Also, what she says, well, now that the whole keep is upgraded, fully upgraded. So we have Time and Tide, which is the Kana's quest line. I guess we could just pick up Kana and go run through the ruins and get this quest line done. Yeah.
I have heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true that there are riots in Defiance Bay, and that Avar Wolfgren has been slain?
It's true. How terrible. But I'm glad that you are unharmed, my lord. I can only hope the city recovers. What is the state of the keep? Word of Caed Nua is spreading far and wide. I expect we'll be receiving visitors from every corner of the world soon. I can tell you how wonderful it is, seeing this place restored to its original grandeur. Thank you, my lord. This keep only reflects what you've done for us. A monument, if you will. I've kept you too long, haven't I? I'll give you my report. That's other result though.
You've done it! I felt the change from here. It's as if there was a noise, a voice, underlying every sound in the keep, and I had simply ceased to notice. The silence now seems almost strange. You have done what the Earls, their descendants, and hosts of explorers could not. There is nobody left to challenge your claim. You are well and truly Master of Caed Nua. We have known that from the beginning, of course. But now, all the world will know and share my pride in your accomplishments.
Farewell. I was kinda expecting a bit more talk from her. Killing the master below and all that. But now she's like, yeah, good job. So let's pick up Kana and just run him through the ruins there. Let's grab Grieving Mother as well, why not? Aloth and... Can they dismiss me? Polygina? Let's get Kana and Grieving Mother in there. And just start from level 1 and go down. They both probably have like billion level ups though. I can do. I mean, who knows if there is a fight when Kana finds out what he wants to find out. One second. See how many levels you have. Chanter spells. I don't care, to be honest. Take that. Beloved spirits. Sure. Next. Accuracy. Reload speed, yes. Next. Next. They hold the line. Next. Few levels. Friendly aura, burn damage. Foe aura. Sure, let's take that. Next. Summon a Drake, sure. So is there anything left to do? Kana's and the Grieving Mother's questline, and then the end of the game main story. Do you have all the levels stockpiled? Yes, you do. Summon 2 ogres. Let's take that. And have you promised yourself to every god yet? I did everything but one. I mean, I did do all the quests for everyone, but I didn't take the last option. Let's see, Grieving Mother. Pain Link. Greater Focus. Mind Lance and Body Attunement. Pain Block. And they Field Triage, I don't care. Detonate, I do care, and Ringleader. Actually, can I change this? Yeah. Amplified Wave and Disintegration, I guess. So everyone is now max level as well. I wonder if there's not an achievement to have everyone max level, it seems. Let's see. I probably have a lot of gear for these guys. Actually, probably a lot of gear here. So you use daggers, right? Yes. I remember we had like a massively epic dagger somewhere. That's a good dagger at least. I even have the initial weapons we got like the very start of the game. Have I sold those daggers accidentally? I may have. Hey, we found this shield for you from the dragon. Have that. Also, this was fun from the dragon. Have that as well. And have that. That. Religious slut. I am pretty much true. Oh, you promised me some cool shit? Sure, I'm fine with that. Let's go. There you go, Kana. Didn't you use like a big swords? Did you have Estoc bonus? I remember. No, it's not.
Following your lead.
We're gonna have this guy Tralalala all over the place. What did I actually give you? Again, Knight. Sword, Morning Star, Battle Axe. Oops. Sword. Do we have any good swords? No, we have Whispers of Yenwood at least. Very few magical swords actually in the game. Like a sword. There's a lot of other stuff. You look epic, dude, now. Have few protection rings, it seems. No, let's go with those. It doesn't matter.
Right away.
Hey.
So, Kana, where do you want to actually go here? Also, is there actually places we didn't
Keeping
see
an
yet?
eye out.
Master Staircase. How did I not see that? How do you actually open that Master Staircase? To level 1? I mean, we can use directly straight from there, though. I wonder which level Kana wants to go into. So I'm just gonna run
Here
him through.
we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard Nua, the great Engwithan king. Well,
You have to come.
up here, this is all Adiran, of course. But should we descend far enough, we will find some real history.
I met that king. He was not so great or wise as all of that. Met him? How would you mean you spoke to him? Odnua himself? Kana Ruas Pataras briefly lost for words. But what did he say? Did he tell you anything about the Ingwitans, their great discoveries? He was a mad tyrant, and his people brought this place down around his ears for it. But I don't understand. Many of the texts I found praised him, gave him grand titles at least. Surely we can still find something of worth in this place. Well, you want to see the dragon body? I'm just gonna run him through this whole dungeon. I mean, it's not like there's anything to kill. We can just quickly skip through the levels, and if he spots something, we'll just do that. Wanna see the nice slaughter pit here? Cool, isn't it? It's on level 13 or so. Yeah. I do have all the other master staircase open, but not the level 1 apparently. Somehow I missed it. This was the ogre level. I guess we need to go all the way down. Like there's the master stair, I guess. All the way down to the place when this actually turns into the Engvithand ruins and not this Adran construction. It's never ogre. I think there was undeads on this level. You wanna see a massive ugly head, kinda? This was a very nice dungeon though. I'm glad it got kickstarted. Maybe Kana wants to talk to the coasts on level 9 or so. Maybe 10. This was the Drake level, where you can jump down into that pool. There we go. We must be getting close. Also, the architecture has changed. Yeah. You could say so. So many loading screens. Should have just checked what the level is and just go directly there. Didn't we actually leave some enemies in here? No, we didn't do this this here. I didn't actually turn off these machines. I might be turning them on, actually. You wanted to come here? A study. Cabrana's work must be... Oh. Here, somewhere. Oh no. Skeletal wizard. Scary.
This was Gabranos. This was the great scholar I was looking for?
You said he controlled the elements. Looks like this is what he used that for. But why? He had traveled everywhere. I found traces of his work on 2 separate continents, and he ends his days here doing this? Was this the source of all that knowledge? those experiments out there, the bodies, knowledge takes sacrifice. But this much, kinda looks around. Perhaps there was some sense in it. Something I've missed. All we see is the result, but there must be some explanation. Let's find the tablet.
This can't be it. But the symbols... No. I was so close. Look, you can see, there's his name. And these symbols. Virtue. Gods, the rest is too worn away. There must be something, a verse, even a word. Be like unto the waves, be wrathful as the sea, anything. Is there really nothing? Not even to explain this?
There are sadder side than Morrow's historian.
I can't believe it. All this time, I spent so many years at the Lore College, convinced I'd return and save the day. And here it is, the tablet. I might as well bring back an empty piece of parchment. There's no answer here.
The tablet was here, and you still have the phrase you found in Ixamill. You were right, tell that to the Lore College. But the Engwithans aren't as I believed. I thought for certain their words would favor peace. How can I go back and tell the Lore Chanters that we should emulate them? The tablet can still serve as a symbol, one that means peace for Ravatai. Yes, but maybe. If I can at least convince them that there are other ways, even if it isn't in the Tavri Ora Toha. Let's see what I can gather of it. Maybe something has survived. And after that, I'll be glad to be out of this place. I have much to think about. Well, that was easy. So, Kana's questline done. So we have Hiravies's questline and Grieving Mother's questline. Hiravies's questline is in the last place, so it's gonna get done on the way. And Grieving Mother, I have no idea. I'm just gonna see where we need to go with her to trigger the discussions so we can complete her. Get that out of the way. At least that probably Sundam. I don't actually know. I haven't talked to Rayman about that yet. I don't know about tomorrow either, because I was thinking it might take longer for me to finish the game. I was kind of keeping the day saved for this, but I'm clearly finishing this game today. I'm just skipping the Grieving Mother. I have like no interest in completing his her quest line, so screw that. I'm just leaving. I guess we could do a game dive tomorrow, check out some games, or I could start a new game tomorrow. Now that this is out of the way and Rimworld is out of the way, and what did I play before that? Well, anyways. I have no...
Let's sit our spoils down a while.
I have no games I need to complete.
Que? I understand.
Hmm?
I mean, I have a lot of games I need to complete, but nothing unfinished. Well, I have few unfinished, but those might stay unfinished. But you know what I mean. So it's a good time to think what we can do. What would you dive? I have no idea. Right. Reassembly needs to be checked out at least. Basement. I'm not really feeling a dive at the moment though. Although it might change tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be streaming something tomorrow, but I'll have to decide today.
Good day to you.
Maybe sundown. I am a bit itching about starting GTA, to be honest. I mean, I could start GTA tomorrow already. I might wait just a moment with the Kerbal. I mean, there's probably bugs in the new release, and I might wait maybe a patch or two so they fix those. Quite a lot, Sundown. Many hours. It's a fairly long game, especially if you do at least some of the side stuff as well. So far, I haven't got any bugs. That's good. So, off to the Burial Isle. So there's the island, and then there is the last place after the island. Let's go. You will not need to read all the dialogues. Yes, yes, thank God for that, Sundown. It's gonna be a while since till I play a next game like this, where I need to read everything. Well,
This does look like Theos' kind of place.
Do you remember when we were children, and the missionaries came to tell us about the gods? They told us we could see them in the stars. I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
They'll do a lot worse if they ever return. Those missionaries are all inquisitors now. Strange to think they are the same people underneath, but I suppose you would know. This is your home as much as mine. Do you worry about it? Our being here puts Cretum at risk. I wish I could say I thought otherwise, but hearing someone else say it helps settle some things in my mind.
I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you.
Yeah, thanks.
I always knew this path would have consequences. but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies in a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
You can feel words formed long ago rising in your throat like a toxic black bile. Have you thought about Oceanus?
Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
But the Oceanus king is already in the pocket of the Leaden Key, so... no. Magical balls. Pukra.
Curse my aim!
So much for you.
Huh?
Leave it to me!
Keeping an eye out.
What is this? Let's not go there yet.
All right then.
Constantly cursing her aim. Yeah, I should probably give her a bit more accuracy.
Curse my aim!
Die!
Would probably benefit her quite a lot.
Die!
So much for you.
All right then. You're not getting through me.
Barathus!
Maybe Night Basilisk. That sounds about right. Last blade of the White Forge. Grab. Not really needed. Yeah.
Curse my aim!
Why are you constantly cursing your aim?
Hey, leave it to me! Leave it to me!
So much for you.
Need something?
Precept Ayek!
Die!
Precept Ayek!
That's it!
On the hunt.
What is this thing I'm collecting all the time?
Quiet.
These strange balls of stuff.
You're not getting through me.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Grotto of Echoes. Oh, that's Hiravisa's questline. Stelgarth. Scothen, standing proud and still, the Amao before you is smiling broadly, showing several crooked and missing teeth. Sporting the physique of a man in his prime, his worn and feathered face appears too old for the rest of him. He is dressed in an assortment of stitch hides and furs assembled from a motley of animals. Dangling from his belt are a series of grisly scalps, braided lengths of human, Edron, Dwarven and Oran hair woven in around finger bones. He sizes you up with a grin, but his gaze quickly locks with Hiravias, and he tilts his head as he examines the Orlan head to toe. What do they call you, little one? You smell familiar, but your name is unknown to me.
I am Hiravias, child of the Fisher Crane, adept of the Hawk and Ivy, wanderer of Eretha. Too formal?
The man ahead of you clears his throat. Feline rumble comes from his chest for a moment. His hair stands perfectly on end. Hiravias, fitting. He holds out his right hand and flexes his finger. Long black talons sprout from under filth-encrusted fingernails. He rolls his head back and inhales deeply, sighing with a smile at some perceived scent. Needed to bring friends with you? Do you know this man? Yes. He smells just like me. I mean, not as musky and virile, but he has the smell of Stelgar sweat and rotting leaves. Either he's been bathing in my urine, or he's got the same gift as me. Estramor, look closer and you will see. I have awoken to his past while he remains ignorant. You allow your eyes to relax until your mind is tuned to the invisible hum of souls. The Auma projects a dizzying display of red, gold, and orange. Autumn halos surround his massive form. Where his feet touch the ground, you see a network of roots and veins that trail from his feet and sink deep into the earth. Turning to Hiravias, you see glowing roots emerge from his feet, appearing as mirror images to the tendrils radiating from Scothen. These roots of soul energy meet between the two men, and then snake deep into the earth in one twisting root. You sense that these men have distinct souls, but only one shared past. Two men are a split fork in otherwise unbroken line. The two of you share the same past, though you carry distinct souls. Shared past? An inelegant analogy. Who I was in my last life was diminished in my cycle of rebirth, squandered so this Rand could have a life. Rand? And it's not your soul. It's not exactly. Were you visited by an Autumn Stelgar? Visited, tested, forged. That would be the way to view it. I previously thought it was a mark of a distinction, but apparently even half-height, half-man can manage the task. Takes away some of the glory, doesn't it? Half-man? That's some really tough talk coming from a man about to choke on his own blood. What do you want with Hiravias? Same as he wants from me, no doubt. Completion. Galaven gifted us both with the stripes of a true predator. It is our purpose to erase the weak, ensuring only the strongest proliferate. We must honor our god, my god, by doing as the Hound demands. Let us determine who bears the right to be Galaven's harbinger. Hiravias, is this what you want? I asked to be a hunter. A regular hunter gets invited to a chase down dinner and eat its neck. I didn't ask for this. Vale has led you to this moment for you to understand, not to whinge. Fair criticism. Well, I'm glad we came. Galaven gave me a gift. My tribe doesn't agree with it. What's done is done. And if erasing this soul cousin of mine is what I must do to be greater, well, I guess that's not any kind of greatness I'm seeking. And you think you can just walk away from me? You would face both an Autumn Stelgar and those crazy enough to befriend it. I would face the Autumn Stelgar alone, as Galaven intended it. But if His heart is not in the battle, neither is there glory for the victor. Scamper away if you need to run home and find your genitals. I'll be waiting. My gonads? Oh well. Last I left them. Let him talk. Yes. They were in your mother. Is she still accepting clients at this hour? I'm sure I could spread her open hand. I like Hiravis. He deserves to slay these.
Tell me.
So much for you.
Bololo, you're dead. Actually, yeah. Something's itching in my eye.
That's it! Parathis!
Big dog dude. And then he dies immediately. Hiravis pants and wheezes. His one good eye locked on Skateson's corpse. Blood and sweat drip down his fur, and he rocks back and forth on the balls of his feet, as though expecting the body to stand up, back up. How do you feel?
Amused, I suppose. Wal showed me that Galawain was answering my prayers. He made me the great hunter that I wished to be. The mauling wasn't a punishment, just a very, very hard test. And I think Wal showed me just now what I will become if I let this facet of my life be all-consuming.
Examine Skaden's corpse. As your eyes relax and your vision adjusts to the hum of the invisible, you see a swirling pile of red, orange and yellow leaves. The cyclone of foliage flies apart, and the leaves drift off into the parts unknown. As Skaden's essence fades from view, you see a handful of autumn leaves circle about Hiravis as his soul grows a bolder shade of orange. Are we done here?
Yes, I've had enough of Galawain's tests and trials. Even if I could best every other man that wears the Autumn Stelgar mantle, what's the point? My heart isn't in the hunt like it used to be. Which is almost a shame, since I'm a pretty amazing and modest hunter. But to answer your question, yes, I'm done here. Before the vultures get to him, figured I should take a reminder.
Nice. Took his mandible. Well, that's Hiravis' questline. Traitor's Merit. Nice poleaxe. Shame no one actually used those.
All right then.
Dude is pretty hardcore, yeah. Just rips a jaw from the guy. Yeah, I'll take this as a nice souvenir. Blocked passage, burial grounds. No, there's also nothing in here. I said, there's nothing in here.
Yes.
So much for you.
Hey,
Leave it to me.
I'll see what I can find.
Of course.
You're not getting through me.
Yes. No!
This is why this class is getting nerfed. Just spam that one ability and everything dies.
Not even slowing it down!
This thing is...
I can't move! Someone pick me up!
What is it?
That's not very helpful.
Kill them all!
I should probably use more abilities.
Keeping an eye out.
Can't be really bothered to. Ingvitan Adraban Amulet. 3 might. I think I have 3 might on pretty much everything already. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest.
It's no use. I need
Not
something
getting through me.
stronger.
Hey, don't kill.
I shall be discreet.
People burning at the stake. I'm not sure if they're burning or just hanging there, but people on the stake.
Curse your eyes!
Oh no, why am I in the front row?
Die!
This thing isn't... doing the job. Lavaru beyond seek.
Can we get the tanks in the front,
Leave it to
row,
me.
please? No? Okay.
Yes.
Curse my aim.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go rest once I clear out this area.
Recepta Ayek.
Huh?
No point going against the final area
Of course.
with the
I'll see
Not
what
full
I can
health.
find.
and
Leave it
everything.
to me!
Kill them all!
Leave it to me!
Laying low.
Oh, so you can skip through there now. Nice. Oh, it's supplies? Ah, perfect. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot.
Slowly now.
Having supplies right there so you can camp before you go in there.
What?
Huh?
Thanks a lot, developers. That's good thinking. So I don't need to run all the way back just to rest before I can go into the last place.
Another turn, Inquisitor. I ask again, Jovara Ixensios, Do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused? Do you confess to apostasy?
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
Yes, indeed, Sundam.
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Theo shakes his head and points at the Inquisitor, and the scraping grind of rusted gears echoes in your mind as the apparitions fade away.
If this doesn't inspire faith in the gods, I don't know what will.
Well, the Borgs will still drop in, but not directly into the beacon. You can make a secondary beacon outside your base or somewhere, Sundam, so they'll drop there. That's a Boudica statue. Painfully familiar. Well, let's do a proper save here before we jump into the hole. Time to enter the Pit of Doom. A great pit lies in the shadow of the statue of Boudica. No light from the surface reaches at the bottom, but even so you catch flickers of a ghostly glow in the depths. A wind from the pit buffets you. It isn't cold, but it raises goose flesh along your arms. The wind carries a whisper, low and sibilant. As you look into the pit, souls gather around you. They encase you in a cloud of essence that swirls around your body while you consider your next move. Jump into the pit. You jump, trusting in the promises of the gods and the power of the souls to bear you safely down. The sudden drop takes your breath away, but the souls catch you, encasing you in a shining, thrumming aura. But while they slow your descent, you can still feel that you are falling faster than you should. The essence flowing around you is strong but chaotic. You find yourself drifting toward the wall. Brace yourself! You tuck your arms and your legs into your torso and prepare yourself for impact. You strike the hard surface and pain lashes through your shoulder. Fortunately, the impact knocks you back to the center of the pit, and the souls around your body adjust to keep you there. You manage to spread your arms and legs into an X, steadying your position and rate of your descent. You reach the court of the penitents, millennia-old stone, safely under your foot. Completed Act 3. Achievement unlocked. Enter the Act 4.
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
Well, that went better than I expected.
I think that statue of Woodica was watching us soil ourselves on the way down.
Everyone all right? No shattered knees? Good. Just me, then.
Margren's fire casts light in dark.
Camping supplies. Braid Airman. Sun in shadow. Aha. So there's two camping gear supplies there. I need to pop to the toilet. I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. And I found a trap, it seems. One second. Got my windows in a...
There's something ahead.
Annoying order.
Hey. It's finished.
There's something ahead. Yes.
They stunned me.
So much.
This is some welcoming bit. Yeah, it was definitely very welcoming.
Hey.
The pillar tugs at your essence. A pulse from the world itself moves through it.
I'll stay out of sight.